Well, good afternoon, everybody. I just thought I'd take the opportunity. I never ever get a chance to just chill and relax and not have to do anything. It has been a joy. I've had almost an hour now of sitting here at the seaside. I was able to write in my journal, listening to classic FM. Oops. While I brought my granddaughter and her mum to visit her mum's parents on Father's Day today. So while they're visiting and before I go pick them up, I came to sit here at the seaside and just to chill and relax. I'm feeling quite spoiled. I don't have my microphone with me, but I want to go for a little walk down by the seaside, I think, and just to have a little stroll. As you can see out there, the wind is very, very high. The sky is overcast, cloudy, and it's fairly dark for 4:45 in the afternoon. Considering this is supposed to be flaming June, we're in the middle of June, and this is very, very dark for the middle of June. It's very autumnal, so very unusual. Now I don't have my microphone, and when I go out for a walk out there, I thought I'd take you with, but at the same time you might not hear a single word I'm saying. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. If I check it out later when I get home and it's too bad, I just won't bother posting it. But I'd just like to enjoy a little bit, show you a little bit of Barry Island, at the beach anyway. There are quite a few people around, and it doesn't seem to have bothered them, this weather, because it's time families spend together coming out anyway, regardless of the weather. And that's what I absolutely love about most of the British people. They don't let the weather get in the way of living. No matter what the weather brings, we get out and do stuff. I love that. A lot of people would just say, nah, too cold, too windy, I'm staying indoors. But I am now going to put my backpack in the boot, and then I'm going to take a stroll and have you come with me. If I had a proper camera, I could put this on pause while I do all that, or I could edit it out, but because I have only my phone and I haven't got a clue how to edit, you're just going to be moving around with me and probably get a little bit seasick, so bear with me. Right, and I'm quite sure you don't want to sit looking at passing cars. There's nothing interesting about that. But we'll get out now and go and see just how stormy the sea can get. Well, I suppose it gets worse, but oh, there's the Crazy Golf and the rescue centre. Hang on a second. Folks laughing, it's always nice. Okay, so here we go, crossing the road. And because this is a dead end up that way, it's not a through road, so you don't get too much traffic. Lovely woodlands up that way by an estate house. And I'm so sorry about the wobbling, but mobile phone, no filming equipment, just steady and smooth walk. You'll get the bounce every time I take a step until I stand still. Obviously loads of attractions of the seaside here and all the rides and things closed by this time of the day. Loads of people gone home, so it's much quieter now. And look at that, we're by the sea already. Oh, lovely. Isn't that gorgeous? Even in this weather. Oh yes, the water is very far out. There are the flags down there, I don't know if you can see them. They're the safe places to swim. Who on earth would want to swim right now? And it might be cold, but it's not too cold. Yeah, there's people walking and strolling. There's a pavilion down that way with all the coloured huts. Looks like somebody's been clearing rubbish on the beach. And to walk along that ridge over there is also very lovely, but much more windy. So I'm going to stay down here, sheltered by this little cove. So I'm going to just take a little stroll, maybe just get my feet in that sand. It's lovely to see people down there, usually on the promenade over there, usually by all the cafes and things. And there's all sorts of bits going on. People walking their dogs, and of course this time of the year you're not allowed to walk your dog on the beach. Dogs are not allowed on the beach at this time of the year. From the 1st of May to the 30th of September. Signed by the coast, the lifeguards, always swim between the red and yellow flags. Very good and sensible place to put that information right as people come down the ramp. It's a reminder, but I don't see anybody in swimming gear. In fact, I don't see anybody in the water. Oh, let me take my shoes off. Don't want them full of sand in the car. Oh, that is gorgeous. The sand might be cold, but oh, I love the sea sand between my toes. Oh, that's lovely. I can't believe my fortune in being able to just chill and come to the seaside. That is lovely. So, so lovely. I should have left my shoes in the car and walked barefoot across the road and the fairgrounds to get here. I'd have had less to carry. That's lovely. Little remnants over there of somebody's at the sandcastle. Lovely and quiet this time of the day. I mean, a couple of weeks ago when I brought my grandson, there was this much beach of it, you know, open. However, to find a single spot where you could sit was very difficult between all the crowds and the people, the sunshine and the blue skies were boiling hot. And right now it's quiet. Very few people around. It's lovely. So I don't even know if you can hear what I'm saying with this wind blowing. Probably not. It's going right over the microphone part of the phone. I'm going to have to learn to bring my plug-in microphone with when I come out, just in case. And yeah, the beach has been cleaned by the look of it. I don't see much debris around. It's nice and clean. Juvenile seagull over there. Not that you can see it with this camera, not far ahead of me. And yeah. Oh look, you can't see it from this camera. Is useless. I really need a better one. Can't see the boats on the water down there and the buoys marking safe places to sail through. And the horizon just past. I don't know what that is down there. Is that Newport or is it Bristol? I can't tell where I am on the map. I'll have to Google map it when I get home to see what those hills are down there, whether that's, you know, what part of England, if that's England or if it's Newport, because it goes all the way around that way, so I need to see where we are just to get my bearings. I love walking along that edge by all the rock, and you see the different layers of the rock. I wish I understood geology. That would be so interesting. It really would. It's lovely. I usually plan on coming to the beach to go looking for wash glass, because I love wash glass. I'd love to make all sorts of little bits and bobs with wash glass. I think it's fascinating. one day. I've collected quite a few bits of washed glass, but I actually like hunting for it as well. Oh, look, there's one right there. Yes, and I don't have anything to put it in. Even my pockets. Oh, another bit of washed glass. Oh, lovely. See? Once my eyes catch a sight, and I always spot it. You can't miss it. Once you're... Oh, see? There, another piece right there. That blue one. Seriously. It's quite sad. And my eyes are now trained. Ooh, more washed glass. Everywhere. Look at that. I wish we don't really get very many interesting seashells here. We're not in an exotic area, so we don't get lots of exotic seashells. However, when I was here a few weeks ago, we did spot quite a few little hermit crabs with live crabs in them. So I think that's a sign, really, when there's life, I think that's a sign that the water isn't too bad. I mean, it's not ideal. We do still have problems in storms when the sewers overflow and the lines pump out into the ocean still. So I think it's not ideal still. And I mean, you can see this is clay. So we're in a clay part because we're in the beginning of the River Severn estuary. So we do still get clay. But the fact that we do have hermit crabs and the like, and we still have spoots or razor clams, and we do have seagulls around, it's a sign that there is life. And where there's life, it can't be too bad, because if the water is too bad, look, a limpet shell. So there is life. That means the water's not too bad. I mean, we go down Ogmore Way, that's just terrible. That is absolutely terrible. I wouldn't go to Ogmore anymore. Been there a number of times, but yeah, the last time was the last time with the sewage that was pumped into the water. We didn't realise it and then come out smelling of sewage, and we all got diarrhea for a few days after that. So no, we will avoid Ogmore. Oh. But at least here the water seems clear enough. Rest Bay, Port Corway, that's also lovely, and the waters aren't bad there. Oh look, I see a shell. Oh, see, my eyes, my eagle eyes. Does it have a critter in it? No, it doesn't. And it's got a hole in there, so no crab is going to use it. It's got a massive crack, so I will take that home for my garden, because I know that it's not going to be used by another hermit crab. So I'm not really depriving an animal of a home, because it's a damaged shell. It's not going to take that one. So, oh, there's another one. Is it a live one? Is there a critter in there? If it is, I shall leave it well alone. Nope, it's empty and is not damaged, so I will leave it there. Maybe another hermit crab could use the shell as it grows and needs more space. They don't downsize, they upsize to bigger shells. So yeah, let's try and keep things for nature. I'll use it if it's damaged and it's not going to be used, but yeah, it's still wonderful. Look, all the signs of razor clams. Wow, so they're underneath the ground there, waiting for the tide to come back in. Look, they're everywhere, the casts. They're like worm casts everywhere. So there's life here. And that has to mean that there is good stuff in this one. I mean, I can feel it on my feet. Not just because this part of the soil is still wet. Look at that. This part of the soil is still wet, so I am getting clay sticking to my feet. Yeah, there's clay sticking to my feet as I'm walking, but I don't mind. It feels good to be barefoot. Look, the seagulls, absolutely beautiful creatures. I know most people can't stand them. They can be vicious, they can be a little dangerous with little dogs, and they will steal your food out of your hands and they will attack you at times, but look at it. Look at that gorgeous bird. Absolutely fantastic creatures. And close up, their beautiful eyes and their plumes are just gorgeous. Lovely creatures. I'll just respectfully keep my distance. Oh, what's this? Oh, this looks like cuttlefish bone. Look at that. So, that means there's more than just clams and spoots and things around. Interesting. I'll leave that for the birds. Lots of seaweed. Bladderwrack seaweed, that is, and some algal type seaweeds. Not very many places for rock pools in between these rocks, but it's still fascinating, and there's lots of seaweed, so lots of life in between those seaweeds. It's nearly time for me to go back to the car again, in case, because there's not much signal here, so I might not get the phone call to pick them up, so I'll have to make my way back again. But oh, I just wanted to have an opportunity to have a walk around. Usually I'm here with somebody, with family or something, and if I'm with the grandchildren, then I'm usually running around, and that's fun, that's lovely. I really enjoy that. It's lovely to see them have fun, but occasionally, like today, oh, I just look, a rock pool. Look at that lovely little rock pool, and I just want to stick my feet in it, but it's full of clay. Ugh, my feet are full of clay. Look at that, squidging through my toes. Fortunately, there's a tap up there by the lifeguard station, so I can wash my feet before I go get back in the car. Look, lots of little puddles. That's so lovely. Anyway, this is not the video then I was going to talk about my zero waste journey. This is a random one. So even though this is Sunday afternoon, I'm not going to post this video until Friday, which I have set aside as my random videos. So you'll only see this by Friday, unless I just decide to post it before that, but I'm planning on only doing it Friday, because Monday will be my topic video. So I have been thinking and writing and planning around what I wanted to say about my own personal zero waste journey. Lots of interesting thoughts have popped up, things to consider to stop me going on a bandwagon and going over the top. But yeah, like I said, I'll speak to you about that soon, but this is not that video. This is just a random chill out and enjoy video that I just wanted to share. That's if you even hear a word I'm saying with all the wind. Oh, there's anglers out on the rocks at the point there. You can't see it on my camera, but I promise you they're there. I love all these. Oh, look, oh yes, stuck to the rock, so they've got their little critters inside there. Life everywhere. And then most people don't even see it. I wonder how many people actually sit and look for the signs of life in these little rock pool type things. It's lovely. Enjoy nature wherever you are. Appreciate it, love it, care for it. Some of our most wonderful blessings. Obviously after the people we have around us. But appreciate it. Look, more shells. Oh my goodness, and they're rather big ones. Cuttlefish bones. Look at that. And another one. Oh, this is big. Look at that. That's the size of my foot. Now, if I had a parrot, I'd take that home for it. Although maybe that might not be good because you don't know what's in it. It's not been cleaned. But, wow. Cuttlefish. This close and in here. Interesting. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, I stood on one of the little bladders on the seaweed and it popped. That's a bit of a jolt. Minuscule little adrenaline rush there. There you go. Wow. Here I am going back to the pier. There's the fairgrounds, all come to a halt now. And that lovely point over there. I love this place. Some people here jokingly refer to Barry Island as Barbados. I don't care, I just love it. Whatever you're doing this afternoon, peoples, be it Friday or Sunday or whichever other day I decide to post this and to load it, have a lovely day. Enjoy it. Bye bye, everyone.